I'm
tell
Holly,
us,
Marcus's partner.
right, so tell us a bit about why you're here today.
So Marcus was remanded in custody straight away after climbing the QE2 bridge, and he's been in prison ever since then. He was then given a 2-year, 7-month sentence, and then because he's not a British national, the Home Office is now trying to deport him. And he's my partner and the stepfather of my 2 kids, so I'm going to do everything I can to stop that happening.
Okay, now can you explain to me how somebody gets 2 years and 7 months for climbing a bloody bridge?
Well, everything's changed in this country pretty recently. The government obviously, don't want people to be protesting against new oil and gas licences because they've got a lot of vested interests in oil and gas. So anybody that's sounding the alarm about that, they've managed to change the laws so that, public nuisance gets a maximum of 10-year prison sentence, and Marcus was charged with public nuisance. So
you're telling me he got 2 years and 7 months for being a public nuisance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he got 2 years, 7 months for essentially, for climbing a bridge very safely at 3 o'clock in the morning, alerting the police so that they could safely close the road if necessary before all the traffic started, before rush hour.
Did they close the road?
They did choose to close the road, yeah.
Okay.
So my argument would be that he didn't even aim to cause a public nuisance. He came to sound the alarm after everything else has failed in the most extraordinary, visually stunning display that would reach a lot of people.
Right, so
he was there to help. He wasn't there to cause a nuisance.
So we know the rules have changed a lot. Can you explain how the rules have changed that is messing everybody up now, exactly?
Well, as they were just explaining earlier, they've given police a lot more rights to be able to just arrest people who they consider to be a nuisance or consider to be causing disruption. And the police have the right to decide on the spot whether it's causing disruption or not, rather than them actually giving you a warning based on the law. So they've given police a lot more rights. They've given the judiciary a lot more rights to give much bigger prison sentences and much bigger fines.
So this change in the law, do you think anything could be done about it, or do you think it's too late?
No, I'm sure it's not too late. I mean, I do think if enough people know, for a start, that it's happened. I think part of the problem is that obviously, the media are in cahoots with the government, so they don't publicise all these new public law and order bills and changes, so people don't even know what their rights are anymore. It's there to catch us out. So the first thing we've got to do is make sure everybody knows. That's why I'm giving this interview. And people, people have to stand up and say, no, we're not standing for that.
You're about to march to the Home Office. Can you tell us a little bit about that, why you decided to go there?
Well, the Home Office is obviously responsible for deporting Marcus, so that's why we're going there today. But our Home Secretary is Suella Braverman, and she is one of the people that's deciding on all these changes.
So he's going to phone up from prison.
Yeah.
How's that work?
They'll just phone my phone and we'll just make it loud so that he can speak to the people that are there.
That's very good.
Yeah,
so,
you can catch it.
Right, well, basically, has John got any questions?
No.
No, well, I'm going to leave it there because I'm see you very busy.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for the interview.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.